Here I Contracts again, and today guys, I'm here with another top 5 video guys. And this top 5 video is to my top 5 anime studios. Yes guys, now I need to tell you guys this. As you guys know, comparing studios are one of those toughest tasks for us reviewers, top teners to do. Main reason why, because every studio has their props, but they got their goods, but they do also have their flaws. Pros and flaws. They both have their pros and flaws. But, and this is a big but, there are still companies out there, even with their pros and flaws, they can still outbeat other companies, other studios. But there's also, when it comes to judging studios, we also have to judge them by our own personal tastes. Even the most well-known and the most famous, and yet again also the best studio, cannot always be number one in these chests. Sorry, Studio Ghibli. Because, unfortunately guys, when it comes to studios, there are always cases where at least someone maybe has not, or has not that much, watched many anime from your specific studios. That's part of the reason why, for as an honorable mention, I got to say Studio Ghibli as an honorable mention, because the only anime I actually watched from Studio Ghibli, like, I had done my research to check if animes I have watched, to check they're from Studio Ghibli or not, but no, I only have watched only one Studio Ghibli anime, only one, and it's actually quite recent, because I only bought the anime recently, and also I decided to watch it, and I can see why that it got an Oscar and everything, but Spirited Away, that's the only one I watched from Studio Ghibli. Because I already told you guys, when it comes to old anime, I'm not a big fan of watching old anime. I not deny. Of course, there are times I might end up watching it because I maybe got an interest at some point, or maybe there was nothing else for me to watch because I got so bored I really want to watch an anime. I decided to go for the older ones. But really, or I end up finding it in real life as a disc or a video, and I want to buy it and watch it. But really, I'm not a guy who would watch old anime series. That's why I will never watch Dragon Ball. Or read is more likely, but watch Dragon Ball. For any Dragon Ball fans, I will not watch Dragon Ball. Also, there's another mention I need to say. Toei Animation, Toei unfortunately won't be on here. Which a lot of fans cannot deny, a lot of anime fans would be actually pleasable, at least it's not on the list. At least make an honorable mention, at least. Because of people are hating mainstream anime, and Toei Animation being known as the mainstream anime company, one of the mainstream anime companies, I can see why a lot of people hate mainstream, and there's a lot of people who hate mainstream anime, so that's part of it. I cannot deny that, but I'm actually not, the reason I'm not putting it on this is not because of mainstream, because I actually like my mainstream anime, I really like my mainstream anime, but the main reason why I'm on this list is because I feel like these 5 I'm going to mention are more better. And yes, for Studio Ghibli, why it's also an honorable mention is because I only watched only one anime from them. Only one. And actually, I always also mention, when it comes to me doing this list, I have to admit, I'm going to do it because of biased reasons. Not because of technique, how good everything is overall. I'm doing it because of my personal tastes and my biased side. This is my top 10. You don't have to agree with it. You might agree with anime that can be on the list, but maybe their rankings, you might not think might go on there for that long. But really, as with my knowledge when it comes to anime, and plus me not doing a, I'm not very good at researching. I cannot deny I'm not very good at researching. But when it comes to doing this, I am judging it by my personal tastes and bias reasons, and again popularity of the studio as well, because technically I do get them liking the more popular ones anyway. So anyway, let's get into it. So today, my top 5 anime studios. Number 5, A1 Pictures. I think it's sort of obvious why A1 Pictures are going to be on this list, because it's another of those anime studios that is quite big and well known in the anime community. So of course it's going to be end up here on this list at some. Of course it's going to be at least mentioned, at least when it comes to these top 10s or top 5s, because unfortunately A1 Pictures, it's been around for a long time. A1 Pictures have been around for a long time. They made tons of good mainstream anime, and also very good and very heart-touching, just in the anime community anime. Of course, one of the best anime works they have done, in my opinion, Fairy Tail and You Lie in April. In my opinion, those are my favourites from A1 Pictures, and I can't deny they are very good. And the animation, like A1 Pictures, when they do their animation, they put a lot of animation into their series. They do sometimes have their flaws. I cannot deny that when it comes to anime, but they always do have very good animation. And when it comes to making fillers of, again, Fairy Tail, I actually cannot deny fillers. A1 Pictures do quite well with fillers. I actually cannot. Not many people can deny that. They do quite well, very good fillers. So I'm glad they do, because those fillers are effective and they give you a lot of fun. Makes this series a lot of fun to make. But the main reason why it's on this list, because they do have a ton of animes that a lot of people don't really like that much, and I cannot deny I have seen some which I cannot deny they're only mediocre at best, or they're terrible outright. But hey, A1 Pictures, I cannot deny it's very good, and I really enjoy it, really. And if I remember correct, I think they made High School of the Dead. I might be wrong. I think they did, and that's my gateway anime, so I have to give it props for that. So yeah. So then, number 4. Number 4 has to be Studio Bones. Yes, guys. Studio Bones. Now, Studio Bones, when it comes to their animation, like, Studio Bones is quite known for the animation in their anime they have watched. You've seen this from this company. Like, I actually have seen pretty good Bones anime, especially some of the more popular ones lately, like Boku no Hero Academia. Like, I think it's Boku no Hero. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think Boku no Hero Academia is made by Bones. I watched it and I really enjoyed Boku no Hero Academia, and I also enjoyed some other works by Bones. I'm trying to at least memorize them as best as I can. More like I can't, but I do know I have watched anime from Bones, and I really enjoyed them. From the way they use the animation, the story, the mini series they choose, I really enjoyed it. But like I said, main reason why it might not be as higher is because, like I said, my memory of specific animes I've watched. Like I said, I might not have watched that many of Studio Bone animes, but I watched enough to make it at least be on this list, and also me to enjoy it a lot. And part of the reason why it'll be, and that Studio Bones are one of the best anime companies out there. Part of the reason why it's a bit more higher than A1 Pictures, even though they got more anime, and the possibility they have maybe more better ones. But of course, like Studio Bones hardly got that many bad ones. They might got a bit, but not that many. But Studio Bones, number 4 for me. So, number 3. Shocker for some of you. Why is it number 3? Why did it not be higher? Studio Madhouse. Speak to yourself. Studio Madhouse. It's obvious it's going to be on this list, because Studio Madhouse, they have made anime like Death Parade, Hunter x Hunter. Even though I don't watch it, I remember correct they made Cowboy Bebop as well, even though I not watch it, but that is still a good series, like from what I heard from people. But we know Studio Madhouse is one of the oldest anime companies and one of the most well-loved anime companies. When it comes to their animation, stories, music, especially Death Parade's opening theme. Everybody, put your hands up. That is fucking catchy. So they got very good catchy openings. And I just really love when it comes to the animation, because the animation looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I really, really love how Studio Madhouse does with its anime. And it's called Madhouse for because they go out mad with their anime. So I give it name Madhouse. Yeah, but like I said, same reason with Studio Bones. I still have not much watched that many anime from Studio Madhouse that much yet. Even though I really like their animation, and I maybe have didn't notice at the points, but like I said, memory thing, that means how much they don't stand out for me that often. But it's still animation quality, enjoyable, music good, and of course, I also mention their movies. It was Studio Ghibli was not around. If Studio Ghibli was not around, Studio Madhouse might be the best anime company out there, because it's the second best. A lot of people's eyes, Studio Madhouse is the second Studio Ghibli. If it was Studio Ghibli did not exist, of course they cannot compare Madhouse to Disney, what they can do with Studio Ghibli. But when it comes to how good they make with anime, Madhouse is second out there in the world. So I give it props for that there. But like for me personally, number 3. Studio Madhouse. So, number 2. Actually, some of it, this number 2 spot is gonna be a bit of a shocker for some of you, because you didn't expect it to be this high up. For me, is number 2 is Kyoto Animation. Planet Air Canon 2006. And I cannot. Those are just listing some of the most teardrop anime out there. Also, Haruhi Suzumiya, the Suzumiya series. I think I already tell you how I really love my romance anime. How I really love my anime that make me cry to the tear. I really love my anime that do that to me. And Kyoto Animation do that flawlessly. Flawlessly! This is one of the main biased reasons why it's on this list, because I just love how Kyoto Animation does the animation. Because Claned's animation, Canon's, Haruhi Suzumiya's, remember, the Kyoto Animation has done a ton. Also, I should not got to mention this, but also Chunibyo. Chunibyo again. Yeah, they do have their downfalls. Actually, they're one of the few companies that do have a lot of their downfalls. But like I said, I am basing this on my biased reasons, not fully research. I'm just doing it because my biased reasons, how I personally feel when it comes to these studios. for a personal reason. Just from how many memorable anime they've made me remembered. I just cannot deny how I really adore a lot of these anime, and majority of these anime I actually list off are the first animes of, except for GBO's a bit more recent. Haruhi Suzumiya, Clannad, Canon, 2006, and Air. Those were more my first animes I've watched, and personal heart to me. So for me, number 2, Kyoto Animation. Okay, guys, number 1. I think you guys understand why. I think you guys understand which one's number 1, because I think it's obvious what my favorite anime is from. With Face Day Animated Play Works up there, I think it's obvious. It's my favorite anime. So of course it has to be on this list, because from the studio that's not made my favorite anime not be on this list, that would be impossible for any anime YouTuber out there. Their favorite anime and not have it their studio on this list is completely impossible. Of course, the studio might not all the time be number 1. For me, number 1, Studio Ufotable. It's obvious. Main reason, Fate, Stay Night, and Fate Zero. They made 2 of my most favorite animes. Now, Studio Ufotable, even though they don't have the biggest anime out there, really, the other ones under their belt are Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, Chrono Kukai, also known as Garden of Sinners, God Eater, and the most recent one that just came out, its first episode, Tales of Cisternia. Out of all of them, I watched one movie from Chrono Kukai, all the Fates they done, Fate Zero, and Fate Stay Night 2 Playworks, and not just that, Fate Prototype. I have watched Fate Prototype as well from them. I have not rewatched God Eater, but I've seen some clips and it looked good. And of course, I'm watching Tales of Cisternia. I think it's obvious why I would like it on this list. Bias, complete reason. Animation, music, how much art, how much work they get into these animes. Guys, girls that are watching this, male and female, boys and girls, Ufotable, all the companies, they, even though Studio Ghibli will be outbeat all of them, and maybe the majority think Madhouse would be the same as well. But when it comes to animation fight scenes, nothing, especially their fight scenes, nothing can beat Ufotable. Nothing. Nothing can beat Ufotable's animation. Studio couldn't do it, Madhouse won't be able to do it, or even all my other ones I mentioned. They weren't able to do it. That's the only reason. They could, and if they do try, they know they're going to be in deep trouble with Ufotable. The main reason why they're going to be in deep trouble with Ufotable, because you're pretty much copying their way of animation, and studios cannot do that. That's the problem. Once they made a form of animation style, art style, they are mainly known for that kind of style. And because of that, they know that's what gives them the money. And they know, as they got known for it, and there's already another anime company who's known for that other one, genres, and maybe art style they can get away with, but animation, exact animation, they know they can't copy, because they know animation belongs to the people that created the animation. And you know, if they try to copy it, even if it's a completely series, they know already. They're gonna be deep shit. They're doing something that they should not be doing. Which, I'm glad Football have done it, because really, in a way, I believe there should be at least one company to have their own originality side to them. Each of these animes, all these animes I've reviewed, all these studios I mentioned on this list, and on Munchies and other people that told you, they all have their originality. So you can tell what makes them different to other anime studios. Obviously. It's obvious to tell. And Football, it's just the animation quality. It's just top of the tops. And personally for me, number one is Ufotable. So guys, that's my top 5 studios in the anime community. So anime studios. Hope you guys like it. And if there's any ones you prefer and you want to mention them, leave in the comments down below, or go to my Facebook. Recommend to me if you want me to watch them. Any anime that came from them. And pretty much, yeah, really. So, anyway, I hope you guys like it. Become a chat fans today. If you guys want to fan mail, go to the description down below. My address is there. And yeah, hope you guys like it. Comment, like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys!